Just a beautiful afternoon for football, Coach. They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Set 18 Gator. Hey, Charlie.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Check, check. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Here we go.
Watch the screen.
Check 52.
Hatch it. Hatch it.
Hit it.
Throwing on first down. Howard. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Good work, boy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Ready, ready.
And from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
We own them. We own
Now.
Now it's Jones. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
On the double.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
It's our field.
Let's go.
To throw is Howard. Operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
You can't
last
stop
week
me.
it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks. Remember they had for pregame last week. Maybe they had it again.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility.
Let's go,
we walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
Yeah, an open drive sack.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Express.
He don't want it.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
20.
Make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. From the gun, here's Newton. Going up top. He's got a man complete. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Ready.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Greg.
Let's go, Mike 50.
Ready.
Newton. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. Touchdown, Chicago!
Yeah.
Demir Bird, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline. He's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get turned it all loose.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Ready?
The
15,
Packer offense
90,
ready to get
59.
their next drive underway and hoping to do better than they did in their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Down.
Maybe a good spot to
base.
take a shot. Here's second
Pilot,
and a
64,
yard from the
weak.
34.
Hey, Alpha, Comet, Divine.
Second and 1. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Go.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good time.
Get it.
First down carry by Jones. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
That's it. That's it.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ready,
The
break.
last run got 6, now second and 4.
Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up. Shift.
Shoot.
Second and 4. Oh, he got possession on him, and he pulls it in. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Here we go.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 43.
Watch switch.
And
Shift.
61, matchbox. Let's go.
Now Jones. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns.
On the
It
set.
confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Big dribble.
On second down, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Okay, ready? Hey, Haywood.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Cut.
Squeeze, double. 44, Mike, 44. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Now Howard from the gun throw. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means fourth down. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 15-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take that for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he'll get this one up to the 26. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively.
All day
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Newton to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashawn Gary able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week. Because I think he's found matchups that he likes.
Mike, number
he's
53.
Mike,
a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Throwing on third down. Newton looking deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Fielded at the 20.
There we go.
Come on, set.
The Packer
70,
offense ready to get their next drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Ready,
The
ready.
run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, give the go. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ready, ready. 50, plant.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike, 53.
Now.
Mike.
Here's Howard. Third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Ready.
So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So how about that 20. For a changeover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Newton. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
On second down now, it's Cohen. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. That gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
3 buzz. 53's the mic. 53. Check
The pass complete. It's Bird. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Coming, baby. Woo!
20.
On 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And that's caught for a Bear touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton.
Great job. Touchdown for days.
Trey Burton, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Bears push further out in front. And he's alive. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just a few points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio,
Here we go.
the answer is 1.
6-6.
And
Pull
that's
it
not
high.
going to get it
60
done in a ball
Pittsburgh.
game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd
Here
down.
comes the boom.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Packers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8.
Watch the shift.
5.
From the gun, Howard. Open man is Higgins. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
All day.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear, and then left it positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
53's the mic. 53. Trot.
Yeah, let's get a sack.
Out of the gun, Newton. Buying time to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
$45.
2nd down and inches. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Smoke. Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Night. 44.
Go.
Howard operating from the gun.
Not today.
Got a man. That's Allison. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go now.
This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
I got 8. Single receiver. Hey, you're on the
Big Ripper.
Howard down. From the gun, he'll throw. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
60 yards.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
To throws Howard. Throwing again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
All day, every day.
Ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try to think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Set. 180.
No chance.
On third down, Newton forced out to his left. Throw caught here by Bird. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Let's go.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage at 37 on 1st and 10.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Here's Newton. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards that time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready. 180.
Hey, 50 the mic. 50 the mic. I don't even know why this team.
Ready.
This is Cohen. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Want it, fellas.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time. Forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Ready. We're set. 180.
Mike 50. Watch the screen. Pass.
Ready.
Now on 2nd and 13. Newton. He's got Burton here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Ready. Black 80. Great.
50. You can't block me. You can't block me. Haywood. Mike's 50. Check. Mike's 50.
Now Newton on first down.
It's our time.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Let's go.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Mike.
We're set. 180.
53. Mike. Come on, boy.
Ready.
He'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
That's it,
He'll
baby.
get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Look
The
at
6-yard
ready,
line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Get in the weight room.
ready.
Newton now to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Delta. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50. 53.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Dancing to, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Good work, boy.
Cam
Let's go.
Newton. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Down. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Check.
80 weapon. Hit it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Crash. Check.
Bravo.
Check.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got
Ready
to
up.
go up with the defender and
Hey,
find a way to start
wahoo.
coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another
Mike,
incomplete
snap.
pass. There's a throw now on 2nd and 10. This pass complete to Higgins. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Let's go, baby.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here we go.
This quarterback now,
Gator.
11 to 15
Hey,
through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter. You're out. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Howard. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the
Come on,
defense?
set.
Let's face it,
90
if you got
Wolf.
the ball, 4 yards or more on
let's get
1st
this,
down
get
is
this.
what you're aiming for.
High
They tried to
7.
throw for it. Nice effort to knock it down, but it won't bring up 2nd down.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Get him, boy.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync,
Here we go, D.
stayed in great communication. He
Five.
dragged across each zone. You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Go.
That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
Ready.
This quarterback now
70.
6
Indy.
for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Get it.
Now Howard operating from the gun. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there,
Go.
need to be a little bit more
50,
careful.
plant.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
Hey, watch
got a
the
couple
cut.
more downs to play with.
Here's Howard. Going to throw again. Firing quickly here. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Protein
They'll
spill.
get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let go.
Back to throw. Howard, open man is Allison, complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. Go.
I got you, son.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
You're on mine, baby. You gonna get this.
Big Trevor. Big Trevor.
Howard from the gun, he'll throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown on the year. And the Packers get a score closer. Point after, right down the middle. Around the NFL, third quarter from Foxborough. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were able to extend their lead with an open in the third quarter, but just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
Let's go, let's go.
Rush in.
Rush in. Off. 53. 53.
From the gun, here's Newton.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
And this is Gabriel on the catch. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
Let's go.
A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Watch the run.
There's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Keith Smith, his first touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Well, they were messing around first and goal. They didn't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board.